So first of all, name of assessee, and like I always ask you to do, please fill your name in block letters, followed with your PAN card number. Status is going to be individual. Why? Because you are not a firm or a corporation. Previous year is the current financial year, which started on 1st April 2023, and it's going to get over next year, 31st March 2024. Residential status is going to be resident. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 is self-explanatory and does not require any instructions or explanations from my part. So therefore, we now proceed to column number 15, which is an important point. And this is where most people and most YouTube channels also go wrong when it comes to when do you tick mark the yes box and when do you tick mark the no box. So listen to this particular point carefully. If in the last 6 years you have filled your income tax returns, you are going to check mark on the yes box and you're going to write the last or the latest assessment year for which you filled your income tax returns. Now, here's an important point. Just because income tax is being deducted on your salary slip does not automatically mean that you filed income tax returns, all right? So, income tax deduction happens automatically, but income tax returns are filed at the end of the financial year, which you either do it yourself or you get your CA to do it or your accountant to do it, all right? So if in the last 6 years you yourself or your representative have filed the income tax return forms, so ITR 1, 2, 3, 4, and you've done it on the income tax portal, you check mark on the yes box. And if in case you have not filed your income tax returns in the last 6 years, you check mark on the no box and you leave the B portion blank or write not applicable. All right. And then we proceed to the 16th point. Now, what do we fill in the 16th column? So this is the estimated income for which this declaration is made. So this is your PF claim amount. All right. Now, where will you get this? So one of the easiest ways to get this amount is you go to your, you log into your EPFO portal, download your passbook, and there you're going to see an employee contribution and an employer contribution. So you add the two together and the sum total is going to be what you're going to fill here. There's another easy way also. You can SMS and find out your PF portal. You can log on to the Umang app and you can get your PF claim amount. All right. So you can do that. However, I would still suggest that you go to the EPFO portal because in a lot of times you may have 2 or more PF IDs and all, and your organizations, the merging and the transfers would not have happened. So you will not see your complete accurate balance if you send an SMS or you get your balance from the Umang app. So when you log on to the portal, you get a much clearer picture, and then you can do an online transfer forms and this and that, and you can merge the two together. So any which ways, coming back to the form. So in the 17th column, now this is where most people have another confusion. How do you calculate your total income for the financial year? So first of all, please keep in mind this is only an estimation. So you don't have to be 100% accurate. Besides, how do you really know how much you're going to earn in this financial year until and unless the year is over? We are only sitting in May as of now, and you still have about 10 more months to go, right? So this is only an estimation, and this is the amount of money you are expecting to earn from 1st April 2023 right up to 31st March 24, all right? So just a brief estimation is fine, and you are going to add to that amount the 16th part, and you're going to mention the XYZ amount, all right? If you still have a problem in terms of how do you calculate your total income, don't worry, there is an old video that I have. I'm going to put the link in the description box, or else I'm also going to upload on how to calculate your total income in a complete new video altogether. So either of the case, you can check it out and you can see how do you fill your, as in how do you calculate your total income. So now let's go to the 18th part. So this is how many other Form 15Gs you have filled up. So you do it for, let's say you have filed your 15Gs for fixed deposits in a bank, or you have filed your 15Gs because you were claiming, TDS, so that dividends do not, the interest does not get taxed on dividends. So you have submitted to some corporation or a firm. So those details you're going to fill here, and the aggregate amount for which those particular 15Gs were filed. So now let's come to the 19th column. So here you're going to write serial number 1, UAN number, PF number. Now an important point here, a lot of people at times tell me we don't know PF number, we only know the UAN number. Even that is fine. Just write the UAN number, you don't need to bother with the PF number. Alright? Even that is completely okay. It's not like EPFO is going to turn around and say, oh, just because you have not written your PF number, we are not going to process your claim form. So in the nature of income, it's going to be PF withdrawal. And section under which tax is deductible, this is a no-brainer. You don't have to understand it. Just know that this is the section. So just write 192 bracket A. And the amount of income is what you have written in column number 16. Alright. So this is what is going to go here. Just put a signature. And then finally we come to the declaration or the verification part. Now cross out all those things which are not applicable. So we are and all that will get cut out. Alright. So first of all, write your name. So previous year is ending on, so when is the financial year ending? 31st March 2024. So assessment year is going to be 24-25. Why? Because assessment year comes after the financial year. So again, 31st March 2024. And this is going to be 2024-25. Write the place where you're situated, the date, put another signature, and that's it. You're done. Please note, you do not have to fill the form second part. The reason being, it has to be filled by the EPFO officials. So this is how you fill your Form 15Gs. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for all the wonderful comments you leave.